Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, it's Sunday and it's your Sunday service. I'm going to do a fly on the wall reading. I haven't done one of these for a while, especially since we've been in quarantine. That's what I feel anyway, so I think it's really important to have a look into what's going on in the home. What else do we cover? Work, finances, love, sex, romance, health, and then your connection with spirit. Okay, so we're going to look at the divine feminine and the divine masculine. We're going to take it one area at a time, but I will look at both of them at the same time. Okay, however that works out. I've got the Oracle of Shadows and Light to have a look at the overall energy of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So if I pull one of those first, and then we've got an affirmator as well. I'm just going to pull one of these for both sides. I've got the Witch's Tarot to have a look into the Divine Feminine's energy. You're up first, Divine Feminine. But there's two cards here. Okay, I'll have to take them. And we've got the Druid Craft Tarot for the Divine Masculine's energy. I've got the Graro. The Graro? What's the Graro? The Tarot Grand Deluxe to clarify. And Archangel Guidance to get some assistance. Masculines have got two as well. Oh, that one flipped over. Masculines, who's leading you down the wrong path? Be careful of whose guidance you take. That's all I can say. Sea beacon fairy guidance, but where will it lead you? Someone here is trying to trick you, I believe, and entice you down another path. I don't feel it's to be trusted, if I'm honest. You're best to go within. We'll see what the story comes out with, but there's definitely someone here. Guidance, but where will it lead you? Let's have a look at your other card, Divine Masculine. We're here, out trick or treating. Oh my goodness, who have you got surrounding you? Trying to trick you? Out trick or treating? Is it a trick or is it a treat? What direction do you go in? Let's have a look at an affirmator, seeing as you want to speak first, Divine Masculine. I feel like this person's, they're in disguise, they're in a costume, like a Halloween costume. Out trick or treating. We're here. So these people are surrounding you already, Divine Masculine. They're right under your nose. Be careful who you listen to. I feel like it's just best that you go within. You guide yourself at the moment. I'm not sure you can really trust the people that are around you. We'll have a look and see what's going on in your home life. I want an affirmator for you first, though. Sanctuary. Good for you. It seems you've earned some time away from the chaos of life. It could be as small as a bubble bath. Make sure you have a sea salt bubble bath. It could be as small as a bubble bath or as big as a trip. Or maybe it's a small trip to a big bubble bath or a normal sized trip to a tiny bubble bath. Quite confusing here, isn't it? I mean, what kind of direction are you going to go in? Or maybe you tripped and fell in someone's bath. Whatever it is, it's waiting for you with open arms. Just pick your favourite sanctuary and unplug for a bit, especially if a bath is involved. So, okay, I feel like your favourite sanctuary should be with you. Some alone time here, Divine Masculine. Take a long bath. Because this person is trying to tempt you. Whatever it is, it's waiting for you with open arms. What is it, though? Okay, Divine Feminine. Let me pull you an affirmator and then we'll have a look and see what your overall energy is or what's going on around you guys. Okay, we'll look at that in a moment. You're feeling blue now, Divine Masculine. You've got to learn to guide yourself. Stop following other people's guidance. Divine Feminine. Let's put these cards away because I'm done now with them. Divine Feminine, you have count your blessings. Ghost of the pumpkin patch. Count your blessings because there's a lot more coming to you. Okay, so you've got to kind of count your blessings. I feel like you've got to get things in order. Know exactly where you stand right now. There's to be no fear or worry. You have a lot of blessings like under your nose that you're not aware of. So take inventory of your life. That's what I want to say, Divine Feminine. Know exactly where you stand. If you know exactly where you stand, then the universe knows how they can assist. If you haven't got a clue what direction you're going in, okay, then you need to have a look at that. So we'll have a look again into your home life and see what's going on. But I feel like this might be more finances and work for you, Divine Feminine. Card number 1, make sure that you keep yourself number 1 and count the fact that you're a blessing to this world. What comes around? The 3 fates. Okay. I feel like you're not to worry, especially about what's going on with the Divine Masculine. What comes around goes around, okay? And we're here. So I feel the Divine Masculine's clearing up a karmic cycle here. You, Divine Feminine, what comes around? Okay, so understanding how karma works, that gratitude, appreciation, counting your blessings will encourage more to come your way. It's a nice energy, Divine Feminine. I'm a bit... what word do I use? Let's just say cautious. I'm a bit cautious about this one here. Let's look what your affirmative is. Clarity. Stopping to listen to my inner self, I can easily separate my intuition from my mental chatter. So this mental chatter here, I feel like why I feel cautious about her is the fact that I feel that she might have something to do with what's going on this side. And you might be picking up on that. Okay. So stopping to listen to my inner self, I can easily separate my intuition from my mental chatter. Your Divine Masculine's got a lot of chattering going on in his arena. Okay? You don't want to allow that to affect you. So just be aware. The clarity of my intuition is a sweet, simple fruit that tastes familiar. And the mental chatter is a confusing, bitter rind that I shall peel off and chuck into the garbage or compost heap if your mental chatter happens to be organic. Divine Feminine, I feel you're completely organic, authentic, natural. So you can pop all that confusing mental chatter into the compost heap. Divine Masculine, you're going to have to throw it into the garbage. There's nothing organic that's around you. You need to go within. Stopping to listen to my own inner self, I can easily separate my intuition from my mental chatter. A good way to test it is what Wayne Dyer says about the orange. He gives the analogy of the orange, and you know, if you squeeze an orange, what do you get out of it? Orange juice, because that's what an orange is made up of, orange juice. So if you squeeze, like whoever this is, try saying no. That might work, and see what happens. The direction that they're giving you, Divine Masculine on this side, okay, guidance, but where will it lead you? You could see what it's like when you maybe don't take their guidance, or you say, I'm going to follow my own guidance, I know what I'm doing in this situation, and see how they respond. Because with a human, okay, you squeeze them and they can get angry, can't they? And that's because it isn't love that constitutes them. There's a lot of fear and anger and manipulation, especially controlling aspects here. It's like there's a bit of a control freak on the table. And squeeze them and see, well, squeeze them. But just see how they respond when maybe you don't do what they say. You say, I'm going to trust myself on this one. Thanks for the advice. I'll go away and have a think about it. That's the best way to deal with it, is to kind of say to someone, Okay, thank you for that. I never looked at things that way. I should go away and have a think about it. Um, you could see, I don't know why I'm saying this, but you could see what happens if you go away, think about it, and you don't actually take their advice and you don't ever speak of it again. Let's see how it kind of pushes them. Because they should be allowing you to be who you're here to be. I was talking about being a human. Okay, so humans, we're all humans, okay? But being a human being, that's a human who just allows everything just to be. Just to be. Not to be their way. You just allow people to be what they're here to be. So, just babbled on so much there about that. So I hope that made sense. Let's have a look into your home lives anyway. Divine Feminine, I was going for you first, so we'll still go with you first. The Witch's Tarot. Let's have a look at your home life then. So when you squeeze an enlightened human being, okay, love. Belly tumbling. Love should come out. Not a growl. If they're made up of love, unconditional love, then when you trigger them, that's what should come out. Love. Divine Feminine. I'm trying to have a look at what's going on in your home. There's no man. There's no masculine energy in the home. Two of Wands. Only wanted 3 cards. But you're aware of this. And that's okay. You're sitting in position. I was going to say you're standing your ground, but you're not. You're sitting in position. In your home, Divine Feminine, 10 of Swords. Okay, it feels very feminine based. No masculines there. It's like there's no masculine to be seen. Now, is there one behind the scenes planning? Because this is a card of planning and preparation. Now, if there is someone in the wings planning to come in, because you're sitting here as the Queen of Wands with your little pussycat, you've got your sunflowers, so make sure that everything's kind of, it's just really about having things in check at home, that you're relaxed. It's a nice relaxed environment that you're in. Okay, you've got the fire burning, it's nice and cosy. So have a look at your home life, guys, and see whether or not it's home sweet home for you. If not, then work on that, counting your blessings, having a look at what you do have that surrounds you, appreciating it. You should most definitely want what you have. Have a look into that. That's all we have to say about the Divine Feminine at home. So make room. What comes around? Okay, so it might be time to get rid of some stuff that you've been hanging on to make room for this new that's coming in. Divine Masculine, we're going to look into your home life. 10 of Wands. You're carrying the weight of it all on your shoulders. Now, with them wands there, the Divine Feminine, she's just got one wand, her own. She carry her own responsibilities. You seem to have your own responsibilities here, but you have another one as well. Another wand here. Oh, I'm feeling as if the Divine Feminine here on her side, if you're really wanting to enter like her home, then you're going to need to be responsible for yourself. Okay, be able to take care of yourself as she takes care of herself. This doesn't mean she's not going to take care of you. It just means you can't come either wanting to. That's interesting. You can't come into the Divine Feminine's life and want to kind of set the rules like maybe you've been experiencing. So this isn't about coming into the Divine Feminine's life and you start guiding her and kind of getting arsy if she doesn't take your advice. I feel like that's what you've been subjected to. So be careful of that, because the 10 of Wands, they're not your burdens. You need to hand them back. You've chose to take on all these burdens in your home and it's tiring you out. And I felt like you could turn a little bit bossy, especially when it comes to the Divine Feminine. She's counting her blessings. Okay, she's looking after her own home. Six of Swords. This is about you moving on. Now, we're looking at your home space, Divine Masculine. We've got 4 cards. And we're talking about going to a sanctuary. Where will it take you to a trip? Or a bubble bath? So you might need to have a long bath first to ever think about which direction you're going to go in. Because the next card's really calming. And it feels like this is the kind of energy with you and the Divine Feminine. Moving on to calmer shores. You have the energy of transformation that's directing you. But there's no kind of pressure. And that's where you'll move on to, is your 10 of Cups. This is a very nice, free-flowing connection. No one's really telling anyone what to do. The 8 of Cups. And that's what you're desiring, because if you're at the 8, you want the 10 of Cups, which means you haven't got this. So you wanted a peaceful life, and you want to move on. You're not sure what direction to go in. You definitely want to go towards the happily ever after. Why can't life just be easier? Atmosphere. And then we have you walking away from the 8 of Cups, meaning that you're not satisfied with what's happening at home, and you're wanting to go towards the 10 of Cups here. So things are not good at home. Okay, you're not sure what direction to go in. You're not sure who's guiding who should be guiding who. Let's clarify with these, the World card here. There's a big major completion on the table here, so you can go into this new environment for, I want to say for both of you. So Divine Feminine, clean up your environment. Divine Masculine, looks like you're having to leave your environment. Divine Feminine, let me just get some clarification here on what's going on at home. Just had a look because we just missed 11:11. It's 11:12. What's going on at home? Well, get ready. Because we've got the 8 of Cups again. You can see a masculine here. He's kicked over, well, 1 cup, maybe 2. He's kicked over 2 cups in this home where he was, and he's leaving. So there's been a dissolvement of a connection on the Divine Masculine side, or there's going to be. So get ready, Divine Feminine. Get your home ready. Let's have a look at the Divine Masculine. Page of Wands. Okay, so you might receive a nice passionate message. He is a messenger. Seeing as we have the Queen of Wands here, the page would deliver the message to the Queen. He's been out with his dragons. Divine Masculine, you've got your dragons with you. And your Divine Feminine's dragons as well. She's got a pussycat. She's alright, she's loaned you her dragon. So you're in a bit of a war zone at the moment. Okay, Page of Wands. You're passionately fighting for your purpose. Let's look what the Archangels want to say. Guidance for the Divine Feminine. Is that the clarity you wanted, Divine Feminine? You feel it coming? Okay. Just remember that the chatter of my intuition is a sweet, simple fruit that tastes familiar. And the mental chatter is a confusing, bitter rind that I shall peel off and chuck into the compost heap. Divine Feminine, you got victory. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. They're coming. So all your prayers have been heard, answered. They're about to be delivered. Best get ready. Victory. You deserve this time of victory, Divine Feminine. Your unwavering focus and dedication have resulted in blissful manifestation. Peace and pleasant feelings are yours right now. Let your focus be on this present moment and savour each feeling and experience fully. Count your blessings in your home. You're at home. This is looking into your home life. Know that the future is taken care of in a positive way as you allow yourself to enjoy the present moment. Enjoy. Feel good about who you are and know that your success benefits others. Belly rumbling. I was just about to say, it's not you misleading the divine masculine, but you just lead yourself for now. Okay. Divine masculine, let's get some advice, some guidance. Not advice, actually, some guidance from the archangels for you regarding your home life. We've got 2 messages. That one's gone in reverse, and I just want to make sure I'm recording 20 minutes just to do that little section. Geez, might be a long reading. Divine masculine, you've got gifts from God. Okay, so guidance, but where will it lead you? Go with him. We angels bring you gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive. You're being assisted, divine masculine, if you'll just hand all these burdens back to everyone that they belong to. I'm going to have a look at what this one in reverse is. Clairsentience. Notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. You're not doing this, divine masculine. Who are you allowing to guide you? Because you need to really take note of how you're feeling physically and emotionally. Okay, and what keeps coming up, this same feeling, because that signifies divine guidance. Gifts from God with clairsentience, but it seems that you're ignoring the clairsentience part of it, and you just want some gifts to be delivered. You just want an easy life. You've got to listen. Okay, take note of how you're feeling. Let's read the gifts from God that's coming into your home, divine masculine, or into you. Into you. Let's, we'll get there. Divine masculine, heaven is expansive and ever increasing. One of the ways in which heaven expands is through giving and sending love continuously. This love is sent your way in many forms, and your only task is to be willing to receive. Right now, the answers to your prayers await your willing receptivity. Open your arms to these gifts. Your Creator wills that you be happy, healthy, secure, and that all of your needs will be provided. Release any fears of receiving to me. Okay, when you're working with Archangel Sandalphon, one of Sandalphon's principal roles is to deliver and answer our prayers. Well, they've been answered for the Divine Feminine because she had faith. She counted her blessings. Sandalphon says that every prayer is heard and answered, although the answer may come in a different form than what we expect. All prayers are of equal importance to heaven, and there are plenty of angels to help everyone on earth. Call upon Sandalphon when you need help in allowing yourself to receive. All prayers are of equal importance in heaven. All prayers are of equal importance in heaven. Divine Feminine's prayers are being answered, Divine Masculine. What are you up to? Well, you're ignoring clairsentience. Let's read about clairsentience. Please honour your feelings. Please, okay, I'll put that in. Please don't be afraid of deep emotions or intense feelings. I can help you distinguish between your own feelings and those of others. Well, we have the clarity card here. Okay, so stopping to listen to my inner self, I can easily separate my intuition from my mental chatter. The clarity of my intuition is a sweet, simple fruit that tastes familiar, and the mental chatter is a confusing, bitter rind that I shall peel off, and you can chuck it into the garbage. Okay. I can help you distinguish between your own feelings and those of others. I'll also help you clear any energies you may absorb. I'll guide you toward people, situations and places with clear and loving energy. Your repetitive emotions and physical feelings provide important information, so please notice and follow these feelings. They're answers to your prayers. Ask me to help translate confusing messages so that you'll clearly know which steps to take. Let's have a look with when you're working with Archangel Regal. Like an air traffic controller, Regal oversees angels and they oversee archangels and angels, ensuring harmony, cooperation, and order among them all. In the same way, they help you sort all your feelings, enabling you to notice, understand, and follow them. So that's what's going on in the home. Should we have a look into our work life? Oh, I want to keep those ones down. Okay. You come over here. Divine Feminine, you're first. Should have a look at what's going on in your work life. Not much. Not much. So you're really having to count your blessings that are at home. There's not much going on in the work life here. Why? Because it's like the universe is waiting for your partner to come, your business partner, which is a masculine. Things are going to turn, okay? So this is going to change. We saw in the home life there was no sign of a masculine. In your work life, we've got the hermit, someone who's becoming very enlightened, especially when it comes to their mission work. Okay, so the masculine here, it's like he's studying. Now, he's got the Six of Swords. We saw the Six of Swords come up in the home life where the feminine and masculine were in the boat, the transformation. The energy of transformation was transporting them to calmer waters. But it's the masculine here. Okay, and I believe he's coming, okay, to the divine feminine, like to pick you up. Okay, and then you'll both make this... it's like being transportation into this realm. It's like you're going there together. You're going there together, but you'll go in there together. Okay, so the Six of Swords, and then we've got the King of Cups, which is the divine masculine's energy when he's embraced his emotions and he's not afraid to be vulnerable, to be emotional, to be loving. Destiny is at play, divine feminine, when it comes to your work life. That's it. The wheel will turn. You just count your blessings and get your home ready. Let me just clarify. Justice. Justice was, when I picked it up, I looked at the deck and it was like, I don't know which way is the right way up and not. So when I saw it, it was justice in reverse. You just carry on doing what you're going to do. The divine is dealing with the divine masculine. Okay. Hand the divine masculine over to the divine if you haven't yet, okay, because they're dealing with him. Wow. Like, you cannot ask for more clarification. You've got the will again. Not only have you got the will, but you've got the world. And these are about completions and new beginnings. Okay? Leave it with the universe. Leave it with the divine. Where's your divine masculine? You've left him in the hands of the divine. Yeah? Okay. Let's have a look at the divine guidance for you. Beloved one, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. I've got goosebumps. You get it, divine feminine? Divine saying, they're helping you. There he is. Feels like divine masculine is just about to step into his power. In a gentle way though. Not in a bossy, manipulative way. If he had those intentions, they'll soon be taken from him. Okay. So, beloved one, Divine Feminine. Love is in and around you right now. You don't need to search for it. Rather, by holding loving thoughts and conducting loving actions, you'll attract and manifest love in all aspects of your life. Call upon me to guide your thoughts and actions to bring romance into your life. Converse with me regularly about your love life. I can help you fall in love with your life and heal and manifest wonderful relationships. Working with Archangel Chamuel. I believe that's how you say his name. I used to call him Shamal, but I'm changing it to Chamuel. I've been doing some research. Chamuel's aura is pale green, like a springtime leaf in the morning sunlight. You can feel close to Chamuel's loving energy by wearing or carrying a green fluorite crystal. That's it. Thank you, Chamuel. Champ. What a champ. What a champ the divine is. Okay. Helping your divine masculine to feel like a champion. We are the champions, my friend. And we'll keep on fighting till the end. Well, let's have a look, divine masculine. What's going on with your work? What are you up to? Should we see what the divine's been doing? I swear I just saw the Three of Pentacles. That might still be on the bottom actually, but I swear I saw a glimpse of the Divine Feminine's white dress. But we did see this. Three of Pentacles. Okay. Working with like-minded people. Working on your trade, your craft. Why is it a secret? I felt like I had an itch on my nose, but I felt as if you were going to me. How's work going? Do you have any work? Because you've surrendered to love. You've grown up. When it comes to your work life, you've got the Ace of Cups, unconditional love, but then you've got the Five of Swords, which is a surrender, or is it the... You're thinking about handing in your notice. I was wondering whether or not it's your resignation. This could be the guidance that's tricking you. Could be work. But I feel as if you're going to hand in your resignation. You're going to hand in your notice. But you kind of, you want clarity. And that's what's confusing you. How do you hand in your notice when you don't really have anything to go to? You do, don't you? You do have something to go to. But that's what's really confusing you. Okay, so let me show you these. Ace of Cups. Okay? You've grown up. You've embraced love. It's like love's just flowing from you. And it's like you just... you're handing in your notice. People are starting to notice that you're sourcing love. You're sourcing something that you love. Okay, so I feel like you don't want the things that you once upon a time did want or thought that you wanted for yourself. Things have changed, but you're sitting here. You're resting. Not too much. You're pondering. It's not like you're laying down sleeping all day long. This is like you just find yourself in this state of contemplation. Seeing as you're under a tree, the wisdom of the tree. So you're really kind of resting before what, Divine Masculine? It's like mind your own business. The Divine Feminine is minding her own business. But give us a little clue. Give us a clue. Give us a clue. That's like the tune for blankety blank, blankety blank. Mm-hmm. Give us a clue. Give us a clue. Mm-hmm. You're cruel, Divine Masculine. passionate, it's loving. The universe has offered the divine masculine work-wise something that he's going to love, something that he's going to be passionate about. It's an opportunity from the universe. He's taken it. Oh, how could you have such a lineup? Like, seriously, the cards today are crazy. These tarot grand lucks coming up a treat. Oh, come here. Oh, we've got the dragon. So much dragon energy, divine masculine. Ace of Wands with the Ace of Cups. Woo! Two big opportunities. Ace of Pentacles isn't here. I wonder if it'll come up in the financial sector of your reading. But you've been offered a passionate opportunity, a big cup of bloody love. Could be a big bath. The Ace of Wands with the Knight of Wands. This is you charging after your, okay, don't go charging off. You've got to go charging after. There's something within that. There's something about how you approach this. King of Wands, you've got a wedding ring now. You can kind of notice it because you've got gloves on. Look into my eyes. What do you see? Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands, Kings of Wands. Kings, they're all coming in, guys. Kings, as a collective, they know it as well. I think they've been having like meetings, council meetings, okay? Oh, with their dragons. Because the dragons are on the scene, so this is all to do with energetic, being transported. There's been a fight that's been going on. Dragons galore here. They're fighting for this. Okay, that sounded, that noise, like grinding down to the bone. That's really good. Like, for work-wise, divine feminine. It's all changing. Destiny, the world, the Wheel of Fortune with the World card. Divine masculine. Ace of Wands. Knight of Wands. Coming in. We had the Page of Wands, didn't we? I said to the divine feminine, you might receive a message. Well, looks like there's a visit as well. There's a big offer on the table here. A big offer. But we're not allowed to talk about it. Okay. So, let's see what the Archangel guidance is. Because I've got to move on now to finances. Archangel guidance for the divine masculine or the divine feminine, they seem to be crossing over. It's like you're kind of letting each other know what's going on. Clear your space. Get rid of clutter. Clear your energy around you and use feng shui. Start moving stuff around the house. That's what I've been. I feel like I want to, well, I'm not sure if I'm moving at the moment. I thought that was going to happen and then that changed. The divine changed that one. So it was like, okay, I might just like shift around some, locations of furniture, just have a bit of a move around. It just feels like you've moved to a different environment. So have a look at that. Clear your space. I feel this is from the divine masculine though to the divine feminine. So come on, give us a clue. Okay then, clear your space. Your home and work environments, interesting seeing as that's what we're working on, divine feminine. Home, work environments. Okay. Your home and work environments affect you on many levels. Clutter can erode your energy, creativity and prosperity. I'll help you find the time and motivation to clear interferences from your physical environment. I love this part. Together, we'll release anything that's not serving you. We'll donate, recycle or discard unused items. We'll open the windows to circulate fresh air in the rooms and I'll escort lower energies away. You'll notice huge improvements in all areas of your life as a result of this endeavour. While I've been having my windows open, I spoke about it on camera, about we're letting the air circulate, get some fresh air in. It's time to clear all that clutter. Okay, you're going again. We're going again. What's going to be lying around when kind of the two of you actually come together? What is it that you really need, and what don't you need? And just want what you have. Okay, if you don't want it, get rid of it. And if you don't use it, get rid of it. And if you're attached to it because it's a memory, but really you don't want to keep lugging it around with you, take a photograph of it, get rid of it. Okay. Working with Archangel Jophiel. Jophiel's aura is deep rose pink, signifying her beautiful, loving and caring nature. Dark pink crystals, such as pink rubellite, are associated with Jophiel's energy. Anytime you're involved in redecorating or spring cleaning, call upon Jophiel to help you. It's like having your own spiritual interior decorator and feng shui consultant. Oh, this is awesome. I feel like both of you are getting your environments ready. But it feels like you're taking the other one into consideration. Okay? It's like, will we need this? That kind of will. Will we need this? It's all about your will, your free will. Okay. Will we need this when we're together? Let's clear this one up. We're looking into your finances now. That's number one. That's number two. Three. Divine Feminine. I turned over three. 1, 2, 3. There you are. Divine Feminine. Finances. Okay. Again, we have the Divine Masculine who is taking things into his own hands. I don't feel like things are working out very well for the Divine Masculine when it comes to finances. And I actually feel as if he feels like he's a bit of a disappointment for you, Divine Feminine. This is a lot to do with your worth. So you're counting your blessings. It's like you're not really concerned about the financial side of things. Got the masculine here with the Page of Swords. Taking things into his own hands. This is still this kind of, you can see he's like he's a page. A message. This could be the message regarding, I don't know, it kind of gets the Divine Masculine in a bit of a mood. If like there's a lack of money or if things aren't flowing right with the abundance. He gets a bit stroppy and closed off because I was picking up on this energy of, trying to guide the Divine Feminine in a way of like tell her what to do. And if she doesn't do what she's kind of told, then he gets a bit stroppy. And the Divine Feminine, you're just here in your element. The Nine of Pentacles. I'm not going to say that you've got like a money tree, but the sunflowers that are represented here, plus there's a bird here. So the Divine Masculine could be a little bit concerned because he was hoping you were going to be more abundant than what you are standing. So it feels like it's put all the pressure back on him. That's not the case. Together, you'll grow beautiful things, but you'll be starting from scratch. So really, if the two of you do come like to the table penniless, well, at least you've got a clean slate to work on, and you can both go and how can we say this? Fulfill your destiny together. It's like you both come with what can you make out of nothing? From nothing comes everything. So there's a concern here. Divine Feminine, she has every faith that, money flow like honey. But the Four of Cups here, Divine Masculine, he's not happy. Well, okay. Let's have a look at, let's get some clarification here. Look at this. So the Divine Masculine feels the responsibility has now been put on him about generating money, but that's not how it works. You're a team. You do this together, but look at the research. The Eight of Pentacles, all this focusing on money. The Divine Masculine has a big issue when it comes to money. The lack of it. If he's got an issue when it comes to the lack of money, he's going to be in a bit of a diva when it comes to when you have a lot of money. I mean, money can bring with it a lot of shares, especially if there's a lot of it. Okay? You feel that the lack of money is an issue. Wait till you have a lot of money and then the panic comes in of trying to hold on to it. It's just, Divine Masculine's wrapped up in money. I don't know who he's taking legal advice from, or money, investment advice. About investing money. Investing in money, or investing your money rather than investing your love, which will grow beautiful abundance. Divine Masculine. Coming across as being a bit greedy, Divine Masculine. It will weigh you down. There's a 10 of Wands burden there. Looks like you're just trying to do it all on your own. Provide for everyone. You're down. Just got yourself a nice little small house now. Picked up on your money yesterday. How much money you have and what you can provide. I don't believe anyone's asking for you to provide for them, to be the provider. The Divine Feminine provides for herself. With love. She counts her blessings. We'll get one more card. The Chariot. With the Chariot here, it doesn't look a good energy, okay? For one, your face looks a bit, I don't know what it looks like. You're not looking where you're going at all, Divine Masculine. Your horses are trying to pull in two different directions with the Chariot here. Feels like there's so much dust. Dust needs to settle. You might have been spending your money. I was feeling on maybe like a refurb in your house. Don't know why. A new kitchen maybe? Don't know why I'm saying that. But I feel the Divine Feminine, she's like kind of going to be moving things around, okay? Clearing her space. And it looks like Divine Masculine, you're adding stuff to your space. Why? I don't know, because that's what you do. I don't know why I said that, because that's what you do. I felt like it was a societal thing. Is that you're trying to keep up with the Joneses? Okay. So it's an image thing here. And it's too much. Divine Feminine, let's have a look at some guidance. Take back your power. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. Divine Feminine, I feel like you are being such a role model to the Divine Masculine, but he's not really happy about the way that you're doing it. Even though you are guiding him correctly, he's like, she's cuckoo. From nothing comes everything. Yeah. And if you're one of the wise ones, you'll realise you have to get to the nothingness so that you can get everything that you desired. But it's getting to that nothingness. That's the issue. Without like kind of shitting yourself, scaring yourself to death and putting you into a panic. It happens when it gets really close. See how you react and respond. Let's find this. Come on, take back your power. So if you need a reminder of this, Divine Feminine, listen up. If not, Divine Masculine, most definitely listen up. You are a luminary, a sage, a wise one, a high priestess, high priest slash together. You're a high priestess and a high priest, a wizard and a supreme manifester. So what are you worrying about? Because it's not normal. It's not the norm. We're trying to change what the normal is. Have you seen what the normal is out there? You want to live like that? Like for the rest of your life? Take back your power. That can come in with who's guiding you. Oh, can't we be led? The whole world. They got the whole world in their hands. They got the whole wide world in their hands. So, take back your power. Now is the time to summon up your spiritual strength and power and put your authority into action. Lovingly and firmly transform your intentions into reality. Say prayers about your intentions and ask for guidance and signs to shape your manifestations to the highest possible level. Working with Archangel Raziel, Archangel Raziel's name means secrets of God. And this Archangel will help you understand esoteric spiritual ideas and apply them in practical ways. If you're prepared to listen, call upon Raziel to assist your alchemical work to turn ideas into gold. Or you can listen to the others. Your choice. Your free will. It's by masculine. What's going on with your finances? The Fool. You want to take that leap of faith. Got olive branch there. Peace. Okay, so you don't have much. Got a dog. Oh, that's God. That's God by your side, okay? Man's best friend. It's a nice little feather in your hat there. You're daydreaming. You've got your little bag. You don't have many clothes. That's all good. That's fine. You're going to take that leap. Finances. Got one wand now over your shoulder. It's carrying your little backpack. Wow. Transformed. Rebirth. Going to try a different approach. Go again. Listen to the call. Fall down that rabbit hole. Off to Wonderland. Things work a bit differently in Wonderland, don't they? Yeah, you're cutting down the olive branch. Or mistletoe. You worried about Christmas? I was talking to my children about this. Now, they're not young anymore. And I do remember, I used to spend thousands on Christmas. Thousands. I used to have a great big long list. Do you know who my list consists of now? Well, it wouldn't even matter if I didn't actually get them, like a Christmas present. But of course, we do. But we treat each other like all year round with, not gifts, well, I don't know. It's not like it's Christmas every day. Although, that's how we look at it. It's Christmas every day. We don't just spend one day, where we buy each other gifts. And there's like a real pressure on there. And I used to have a long list. I probably still got these lists somewhere, like in notebooks. I'm talking there'd be like 30, 40 people on there that I'd have to buy a present for because they would buy for me. Okay? And you've got family and you've got, your sisters, and then you've got their families and their partners and nieces, nephews, and let alone kind of like assisting with the Santa Claus stuff with your own kind of children. So, thousands. And it'd be this time of year that maybe you'd start thinking, I think it's normally when the kids go back to school, you start thinking about Christmas. And I don't have any of it anymore, just my children and Jamie. It would be my children and their partners, really. I don't buy for anyone else anymore. I do not wish to receive gifts from anyone else because that kind of puts you under pressure. I don't really talk to anyone anymore. So that's kind of cleared itself up. I don't really think there's going to be any giving and receiving of gifts from both parties. But it kind of, I know it upsets some people because they thought I was being rude because I don't celebrate birthdays and Christmases. I don't just want to be in contact with people for birthdays and Christmases. You know, I want kind of like all year round communication, fun, love, not just hear from someone at Christmas. And you feel then that you've got to send a present. So that's been a bit of an adjustment. Why are we talking about Christmas? Oh, because we're talking about money and how much it costs. Fucking fortune. Fortune. Gets you in debt as well. I've changed the position of these cards. So he's got his branch here, he's cutting it down. I do feel like it could be mistletoe. And we've got the rebirth here. This could actually be the kind of I don't worry about it. I mean, food alone, oh my goodness, especially when I was married, we would have like all the tins of chocolates at the food shopping. Would just be diabolical how much you spend on Christmas. For what? For what? And I think about all the effort that I put in over the years. For what? You know, for there to be no one around in the end. So, not sure what that's about. Just look after your own. Look after your kids. And don't worry too much about it. You don't want them to grow up thinking that, you know, our world revolves around money and Christmas and birthdays. It's just a load of crap. It's easier to say now because my children are older. That's all I have to say about birthdays and Christmases. Really. A lot of pressure for nothing. Or was it for nothing? You have to kind of snap out of that. The High Priestess energy. Oh, so we're definitely tapping into your intuition here, Divine Masculine. Or the feminine's wisdom. It's like she's sending you so many messages via owls. It's you. Okay, so what I'm feeling now when it comes to finances is the Divine Masculine. He is kind of pissed off with the Divine Feminine and her way of thinking, feeling, being. Because it's rubbing off on him. He's like, it's you that's got me thinking like this. Well, good. Drop the burdens. You'll realise at one point it was all for nothing to get you to that state where you just stop doing it. Now, when you have a look at like, so let's say we go to this count your blessings, so you kind of take inventory of your life and your finances. Most people don't even have enough money to kind of really live, okay? Let alone put away money for birthdays, anniversaries, Christmases, Easter. What else? Come on. What else do we have to, as a public holiday? Oh, and then we've got the Hangman, which gives him this new lease on life. So when it comes to finances, the Divine Masculine, he is a bit pissed off because it's like the only way really to get to it is by surrender. Queen of Cups. Yeah, he's trying to swing. The Divine Feminine's energy here, very, look, childlike. I'm a teddy bear. Make presents. Don't buy all the little shitty bits and pieces that you don't even know that people want. Like, just because you've got to give a present. Mostly there's not much thought gone into presents that are given. You just go out, don't you? Like, you spend a weekend doing your Christmas shopping. I remember these days. Queuing up, being stressed. Oh, the kid wants this and it's out of stock, and you know, you're hunting around for this bloody present or toy. It's a bit like not Last Action Hero. What was the one where he was Arnie was like Mr. Rocketman or whatever it was, like for this toy, That kind of shit. Don't know why we're talking, because it's coming. Christmas is coming. Okay. High Priestess, feminine's intuition, the owl's being sent here. And I feel like the masculine is like, it's you doing this to our life. You got me thinking like this. Because maybe you're just fine doing it how others do it for such a long time that to change that, well, it's going to be an upheaval. You're going to upset some places. You can upset some places and some people. So we've got the Hanging Man, but he's swinging here, and I picked up the swing towards the feminine. I always do this, like, stick to how it was. It's like, grab hold of me. And the Divine Feminine's like, I'm not coming over that side. It's not safe. You think it's safer over there, and it's not. You're being misled. Queen of Cups. Not sure what to feel about her energy. I automatically did not feel it was the Divine Feminine. I feel like this is the Divine Masculine. I said there was someone here to be wary of. And this could be who is blocking the Divine Masculine from getting to the Divine Feminine. Queen of Cups. I don't have anything more to say on that one. Let's see what your Archangel guidance is. Gifts from God. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. I'm not sure who this is. She's trying to offer the same. But she's blocking you from seeing anything that's behind. So it's kind of like you feel like this is your only option. It's not. I just so wanted to be childish and go, it's not. Like, snot. Snot bag. Drop Dead Fred is coming out. Long reading. 1 hour, 2 minutes. It's Sunday. You know what we're going to look at now? Love, sex, romance. Divine Feminine. I'll turn over the Divine Masculine because he's still counting his pennies. So love, sex, romance. Really? Too worried about money. Well, you concern yourself with that then, Divine Masculine, if that's what you want to concern yourself with. And we'll have a look at what, that burden, that Queen of Cups, that's serving someone else. This is the person that's misleading the Divine Masculine, draining them. Burdens that don't need to be added. So let's have a look at Divine Feminine, love. Just one card for love. Okay. You're still healing from heartache, from the past. Or we can just say, there is no love. There's a heart there with 3 swords in it. I feel like you're messed up. You're mixed up in a third-party situation. 2 fairies are there together and one's being sent away. And you could feel like that's you that's been sent away when it comes... the Divine Masculine's decided to stay and be guided by this other Queen of Cups here. So love, it's okay. You're on your own. You're flying solo. And I feel that's you leaving. You're flying solo. It's like, I'm not having anything to do with this. I'm not being part of this. That isn't love, okay? But it doesn't affect me anymore. That isn't your business. So you leave that situation. What about sex? You're waiting for the right person, okay? Someone that means the world to you and that you mean the world to them. The world. The world's about starting a new beginning, a new cycle. So you're absolutely fine on your own. You're not going to go out there seeking for sex just to satisfy your needs. Let's get one more. Love, sex. I feel like you do have a lot of eyes on you, but you're waiting for the one. You're wise enough to wait for the wise one. I think he's called the Green Man in here. I don't know the story of the Green Man. Well, apart from kind of like he's on your traffic lights when you're crossing the road, the pedestrian crossing. Beep, 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 beep. And the Green Man, you can go. So you're waiting for someone who's got some get up and go when it comes to sex. Okay. Romance. How are you feeling about romance, Divine Feminine? Yeah, again, you're waiting for the right one. I feel like you're romancing yourself. This is spiritual union with him. So you're acting as if. Interesting. When I said you're acting as if, I could hear you going, as if. Like, no, you have to have faith. It is coming. It is coming. I thought we was going to turn over this masculine up at night by candlelight, dealing with his finances. Look, researching, searching for the answer. The answer. Go within. Stop searching. Go within. And the answer will come to you. Now we're going to turn him over. Oh, we've gone to the Divine Masculine. Okay, Divine Masculine. Love. Death. Sex. Two of Pentacles. If your Divine Masculine's in another relationship, it feels like he's having sex with someone who's dead, really. And it does depend on whether or not she wants it or not. It depends on her mood. It can give or take. Okay, give or take. So the love, that's dead. Sex, give or take, depending on the mood, the moment. Romance? Don't think so. Just have a look at that look. Romance? You're lucky if you get any sex. Love? To be or not to be? Well, that depends on the conditions. I feel like when this Queen of Cups, this other energy, the one to kind of watch out for, be cautious. When she gets a whiff of the Divine Masculine, like maybe making plans to leave, she might then get a bit wanting, getting a bit naughty, flirty, dirty. Okay, so love, death, sex, Two of Pentacles. It's not love, is it? Romance? Definitely not. Seriously. Oh, I feel like he could have had more fun on his stag do throughout the marriage. Stag do? Okay. Did you not get a stag do? Let's clarify these. Divine Feminine. Love. Keep yourself to yourself. I want to say good girl. Okay. Queen of Coins here. It's like I love me first. Sex. You're waiting for the commitment. You're waiting for the right person, the Hierophant. It feels very much as if you would not be led astray anyway by anyone. For one, you're too wise. And for 2, that's not the way that this is destined to go. Looks like a little chapel to get married. Look, that coin's out. And let's have a look at romance, because I feel like you're acting as if you're romancing yourself. And the Fool. Someone's whistling. That's what I felt like the Fool was doing. Where's he off to? He feels a fool when it comes to romance. A lot of men do. A lot of men do not like to think of themselves as being romantic, but it is so beautiful. So we have the gesture, not the jester, the gesture that's coming through. Romance. There's got to be romance in there, isn't there? Some like romantic gesture. Divine Masculine. Let's look at your love life with the Death here. You don't feel that there's really any love. Temperance. Yeah, hold on a sec. Is that what it is? Hold on a sec. Pennies dropped. So, Divine Masculine, I'm feeling as if you're really getting like the hang of this now. So, out trick-or-treating, we're here. So we have the Death card, but then all of a sudden, she turns into Temperance. Maybe after a drink. And she's like, 1 minute she's dead, the next minute she's all lively. This person, love. So I don't feel like they've got any balance. I feel like you've had enough. Picked up that you kicked over these 2 cups. She's juggling some balls here. And it really does depend on her mood. And I don't think that you're having any of that, Divine Masculine. Because you've got an unhappy Emperor here, the Lord. And it's like that penny's going to drop. And that's a 10 of Pentacles. You know you're worth so much more. This isn't going to get you anywhere. Especially as we're looking at the love, sex, romance part. We go to Napoleon Hill. Think and grow rich. Think and you grow rich. Not do and you grow rich. Think. And the penny drops. Love, sex, romance makes a genius. An abundant genius. Okay. So let's get some guidance for the Divine Feminine. When it comes to love, sex, romance. You know what to do, Divine Feminine. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Let's read it. You are far wiser than you realise, and your inner wisdom has already given you the answers that you seek. Embrace this knowledge and trust it. If you're doubtful, ask me to give you clear signs to validate your thoughts and ideas. I can also help you put your ideas into action and make decisions about the next steps to take. Just ask me, and then be willing to work with me by taking action. Okay, so you'll know, Divine Feminine, when it comes to love, sex, romance, you're going to know when you come across your divine counterpart, okay? So you don't need to worry about that. You don't need to go searching for them. You're just going to know. When you meet, you'll know. So working with Archangel Ariel. Ariel helps to illuminate cloudy situations by lighting your pathway. He usually only lights one step at a time, however, so you may not be able to clearly discern the ultimate outcome of your actions. But you will know what step to take next, all along the way with Ariel's help. So you don't need to concern yourself with that, Divine Feminine. Love, sex, romance. It's going to come when it's time. In divine timing, it will come. Divine Masculine, let's have a look at what's going on with the guidance. What's going on with the guidance with you guys? Okay. What does Divine want to tell you, Divine Masculine, about love, sex, romance? Compassion. Soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. Okay. I feel like you're trying to be so compassionate towards this person because they keep blowing hot and cold. 1 minute they could be really loving and giving and you think that everything's absolutely fine. In the next breath, you're in the doghouse. Is it a trick? Is it a treat? Compassion. I can help you forgive yourself and others, or to compassionately see everyone's point of view. You needn't change your stance or behaviour. It simply means approaching the situation with a loving heart, which empowers you and allows creative solutions to pour forth. Okay, so when you're working with Archangel Zadkiel, Zadkiel's name means righteousness of God, and he helps us release unforgiveness towards ourselves and others. Ask him to come into your dreams and act like a chimney sweep, clearing away any emotional toxins from your heart. He'll ensure that everyone's needs are met and that emotional healings occur in miraculous ways. Oh. Just not knowing what to do, Divine Masculine, are you? You're led down this path and then you're kind of taken down another one. Let's have a look at your health. Divine Feminine. It's 12:11. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, we missed it last time. Now we've turned it around the other way. What's that about? It was 11:12 when I saw it before. Oh, I've only got 15% on my battery. Okay. It was 11:12 and now it's 12:11. Divine Feminine, should we have a look at your health? How's your health getting on? You're going through the transition. You're trying not to allow it to affect you. You're okay. It's very much coming up with you know what to do and you know that you're to, like, you're not going searching, seeking for anything outside of yourself. Because you've got the Five of Pentacles here. So the transition's taking place. You're okay. You're doing okay. Best as can be expected. Okay. The Divine Masculine here, he's fighting his own battles. He's needing to stand up for himself, which you're kind of the other side of that. So he's over that side where it's a bit cold, frosty, defensive. And it's the masculine here who go through his spiritual transformation. I feel like you have, Divine Feminine. You know what to do now. So let's just leave it there. Let me get some clarification. Decide what cards we're going to use. Divine Feminine, your health. There's decisions to be made, but you're definitely looking optimistic towards the positive future with the Seven of Cups looking like that. That's a nice card with your health. You're on your way. Divine Masculine, it looks like, okay, he's on his way as well, okay? He's becoming more flexible, healthier. If he's more flexible, it means that his health is, he's regaining his health. We'll get one more. Nice, Divine Feminine. Okay, your abundance is coming. It's healthy. Your situation that you're in is a healthy situation. Divine Masculine. Now let's get Archangel guidance first for the Divine Feminines. Have a life review, Divine Feminine. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that's unbalanced. Beautiful. Okay. Divine Masculine, we are moving over to your side. Health. Unlocking it now, aren't you? You've got some in reserve. Okay. You're about to unlock that treasure chest because you are aware that the Divine Feminine I don't want to say that she needs you, but you know that she needs you. It's like you want her to need you, because we had this energy of you wanting to go in and direct the divine feminine. It was just your approach, the way that you were going to do it, because like you're a team, okay? This isn't like time for you to swap roles. If you found yourself being told what to do and being bossed around, it's not time for you to kind of get your revenge and bless you, Jasper, and kind of, you know, you take on that role, because you haven't as of yet. This is about working in unity. And yeah, you're coming up, darling. Good boy. So you've got the Four of Pentacles. You're just about to unlock. We're looking at your health here. So the runner and chaser here, whatever you're chasing after, the divine feminine's just kind of like, it's all just hanging on the, like a keychain here. And then we have you here, being recognised, rewarded, a little team of followers coming through. I'm not sure what's going on with you, Divine Masculine. Let's have a look and see. I'm not sure if this is a healthy situation that you're in. What do you keep trying to unlock? Listening then, wasn't you? You're aware that the Divine Feminine, she speaks the truth. I'm not sure if you're locking away these secrets that you're going to use at a later time, but she sees through the veil. She sees right through it. So she's on that side. It's just you to come over, Divine Masculine. Four of Pentacles. You need to unlock something. And I'm going to say that's actually speaking up. The throat chakra is really highlighted here. Okay, we've got the... interesting. Nine of Swords. I feel as if you're leering over the Divine Feminine, so she can feel you. Feels like there's a frustration here. It's like, are you trying to drain the Divine Feminine's energy? It's not working. Or trying to scare her. I don't know. It depends what you're saying, like in your mind. That chatter that's going on. The Divine Feminine's ignoring anything that doesn't taste or sound or sweet. Okay, so whatever you're doing here, that's not working. You can stay on my lap, please. It's not working. You're not going to get up on the table. It's like you're not going to take over the show. The Divine Feminine's very settled. We've got this card here that wants to be seen. So we've got your Six of Wands here. It's an ego trip you're on. You're on an ego trip, Divine Masculine. An ego trip to go and see the Divine Feminine. Do that. See where it gets you. She'll soon put you in place. If you're looking to be put in place, Divine Masculine, go to the Divine Feminine. But you have to lead yourself in the direction that your soul's telling you to go in. What do you think to that? Let's get you some Archangel guidance. You need to have crystal clear intentions. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. I'm going to read this one for you. Got to be crystal clear. The Divine Feminine is crystal clear. You're not Divine Masculine. Divine Order comes after this one. After praying for guidance, be bold enough to admit what you truly desire. Know that you, along with everyone else, deserve the best of everything in all ways. Prosperity and abundance are God's wishes for everyone. You stake your claim on your share of the inheritance by forming a clear mental picture of your desires. Allow yourself to imagine that this desire has already manifested and experience the emotional and physical feelings of your manifested desire. That's the clairsentience. Allow yourself to imagine that this desire has already manifested and experienced the emotional and physical feelings of your manifested desire. Don't worry how the desire will manifest. The infinite creativity of the Creator will bring it to you in very clever ways. Simply follow any inner guidance to take steps to co-create this divine desire and allow yourself to receive good as it comes your way. Okay, we're working with Archangel Michael. Michael's aura is royal blue mixed with tinges of royal purple. When he's nearby, you may see cobalt blue sparkles of light. The crystal stone, sugar light, is aligned with Archangel Michael's energy. If you wear a sugar light pendant, you may find yourself channeling profound and loving messages from Michael when you speak. And I picked up on this blue here with the throat chakra. Like worthwhile putting on a pendant. Why have you got your head down like that? Spiritual connection. I'm not going to go there like I have done here because this reading is extremely long. We're going to see what the Mother Mary wants to say. You ready for that? Yeah? Let's have a look and see what the Mother Mary wants to say. You hear the birdie outside chirping? He's sitting like a good boy. He's swaying a little bit. Let me find the Mother Mary cards. Whereabouts are they, Jess? Should we have a look at the bottom of the decks? All for love. Christopher Columbus here. Looks like he's going on a mission. He's going off exploring. He's got his coin now. Divine Feminines, what was at the bottom of yours? King of Swords, he's thinking. He's got those blue pendants around his head. So I feel like he is getting the messages. Sorry, I'd like to come in a bit closer, but this is all I can really get to, the distance. You got him thinking, beloved one. Okay. I'm helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Let's see what the Mother Mary wants to say, and then we'll go in. Oh, clear your space. Underneath here. Oh, it's 1221. We're mirroring now. We kind of were mirroring, weren't we? With 1112 and then 1211, and now we're 1222. It was 1221. Let's see what the Mother Mary wants to end with. On this beautiful Sunday. You going down, Jasper? Oh, that was 2 cards then that stopped and bent like this. So I'm going to take this third one. Third time lucky. Grab yourself a cup of sunshine, a cup of love. Our Lady of Answered Prayers. It's a good message. Divine Feminine, we started off with victory. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Divine Masculine. Your prayers want to be answered. Okay. I hear your every thought, your every prayer uttered under your breath. I feel every beat of your sacred heart as it yearns for my limitless love. Do you imagine that I could be ignorant of that which you need the most? Or that I would neglect attending to the deepest needs of your sacred heart? Do you imagine that I am not moved by your suffering or your courage? My beloved, I have already answered your every heartbeat, and you must now look for me to see that I stand right before you and have never left you. I am with you now, and your prayers are answered through my miracles and my grace. Have faith in me. Prayer is a powerful practice. Sometimes we might worry that we are not saying the right words, or that our prayer is too simple or too confusing. Prayer is just speaking with the divine from the heart. There is no need to ornate words or perfect expression. Whatever comes from your heart is the most powerful prayer. Prayer is conversation with the divine. In the same way that we communicate regularly to build a human relationship, to strengthen our relationship with the divine, we can choose to communicate regularly too. Morning and night, we can utter a quick prayer from the heart. Mother Mary, be with me, guide me, protect me, and assist me, that I can serve love. Thank you. It is like getting dressed spiritually, wearing an invisible but palpable robe of protection and grace. It is subtle but extremely effective, and when done regularly, you will notice a difference over time. You'll eventually wonder how you ever managed without it. Perhaps you may worry or be confused as to what you are needing protection from, but there is no need to be fearful. There are many distractions and distortions that exist in the world, from the most mundane and yet powerful forces of media and advertising to the more subtle and yet also very powerful undercurrents of unprocessed fear that exist in the collective human soul. We are able to live more freely, with greater trust in the steps we are asked to take in our lives, if we have some help in deflecting influences that could unnecessarily undermine our self-confidence and make our tasks more difficult than they need be. This oracle brings a profound message of peace in that your prayers are being answered now. Feeling the relief of this realisation can help that answer reach us more quickly. A soft, receptive heart, rather than a heart hardened by fear or expectation of disappointment, can be touched by the divine more easily. Answers always come. It is our ability to recognise them, to be moved by them, and to allow the solution to unravel that can be the challenge. When we call upon the Divine Mother, we are also assisted with our ability to let go of our attachment to the difficulty, the pain, the problem, and instead to let go, to open up to the healing, the solution. Part of how this happens is through being willing to not just look at your life situation now, but to really see your life through the eyes of your heart. There is something or someone that is happening in your life now that is the seed of the answered prayer. The situation is being resolved. Sometimes this is in its earlier stages, and we have to wait a while before we can consciously recognise that the miracle is manifesting right before our eyes. At other times, however, it is meant to happen now. The solution is right in front of us. When this oracle appears, your solution is not in a distant future, but under your feet in the here and now. Open your heart and open your eyes. You can pray that you can see the answer before you now and become capable of accepting the divine help that is offered to you now with the following healing process and affirmation. This oracle is assuring you that your prayer is capable of being resolved. It is also encouraging you to hold a soft, receptive heart in realisation that the answer is already tapping at the door of your heart, waiting for it to open up and receive. It's a healing process and affirmation. Close your eyes and place your hands in prayer position at your heart. If this doesn't feel natural for you, you may like to gently hold your hands together at your heart, but open with palms facing upwards, as though ready to receive. If you have a prayer that you would like to say, either for the first time or repeated, you can speak the prayer quietly in your mind or aloud. Just speak naturally from the heart, as though talking to your best friend. Then imagine the words that you have spoken transforming into soft golden light in the air in front of you. The soft golden light of your prayer rises up towards an even brighter golden light, burning like a sun just above you. As the light of your prayer enters into that golden light, it bursts into stunning flames of golden fire. Feeling the nourishing warmth of these golden flames, gently warming the crown of your head and all the way down to your heart and hands, with a soft feeling of goodness, know that your prayer is answered. When you are ready, say the following prayer, repeating it quietly in your mind, or if you can, speaking it aloud. Mother Mary, full of grace, help me find the courage within to accept the answers to all my prayers. Help me surrender my thoughts of how this should be and to lovingly embrace what is. I trust you completely. I thank you for your divine intervention and protection. May I feel that you are with me always. Through your miraculous grace, the heartfelt prayers of the world are answered. Thank you. Rest quietly for a moment. When you are ready, you may like to finish this healing process with this affirmation. Holy Mother of Grace, in all of my life, I see your loving gaze. I accept all that is and all that will be. I accept your healing intervention that I may live my divine destiny. In service, my heart opens and receives you now. You got this. Have we got any you got this cards? You've got this. We'll find them. The comeback is always stronger than the setback. Always. We know what we are, but know not what we may be. And that's scary. Don't let it stop you. One more. Your dreams can come true. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They can only be felt. You need to tap into that clairsentience energy, divine masculine. Okay. Guys, have yourself a fantastic Sunday, and I will catch up with you soon. Okay, take care. Much love. Bye for now.